The old woman, however, possessed a wisdom that surpassed her years. With a stern gaze, she uttered words that would change Okpaleke's life forever. May the arrogance that fills your heart be your constant companion. Let your pride lead you into the darkness you so willingly embrace. In the serene village of Okpaleke, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush greenery, there lived a young man named Okpaleke. Despite the beauty surrounding him, Okpaleke was known for his rude and prideful nature. His arrogance was as towering as the ancient baobab trees that shaded the village square. One fateful day, Okpaleke strode down to the village stream to fetch water. The air was filled with harmonious melodies of birds, and the sun cast a golden glow on the rippling water. As Okpaleke reached the stream, he noticed an old woman bent with age, carefully balancing a large water pot on her head. Without a hint of courtesy, Okpaleke pushed past her, causing her to lose her balance. The water pot crashed to the ground, shattering into countless pieces. The old woman, who had witnessed her pot's demise, looked up at Okpaleke with a mixture of sorrow and anger. "Watch where you are going, young man," she scolded. Unfazed by his actions, Okpaleke retorted, "Old woman, you should be more careful with your fragile pots. It's not my fault you can't handle them properly." The villagers who had gathered at the stream gasped at Okpaleke's insolence. The old woman, however, possessed a wisdom that surpassed her years. With a stern gaze, she uttered words that would change Okpaleke's life forever. May the arrogance that fills your heart be your constant companion. Let your pride lead you into the darkness you so willingly embrace. Unknown to Okpaleke, the old woman's words carried a potent curse. From that day forward, his behavior took a drastic turn for the worse. His arrogance intensified, and he began alienating everyone around him. One evening, as he strode through the village square, a former friend approached him cautiously. "Okpaleke, what has come over you? We can no longer bear the weight of your arrogance." Laughing dismissively, Okpaleke replied, "I don't need any of you. I am destined for greatness, and the weak cannot fathom my path." Word of Okpaleke's misdeeds spread like wildfire, and the villagers, one by one, distanced themselves from him. Even his family could not endure his bad attitudes. Desperate for answers, Okpaleke sought the advice of the village elder, who had heard whispers of the old woman's cause. The elder, wise and knowing, spoke solemnly, "You brought this upon yourself, Okpaleke. To break free from the curse, you must mend your ways and learn humility." But Okpaleke, blinded by his pride, scoffed at the elder's counsel. "I need no one's advice. I am strong and self-sufficient." As the days passed, Okpaleke's solitude deepened. His once vibrant village became a place of shadows and whispers. Yet the old woman's curse remained unbroken, casting a dark cloud over Okpaleke's life. Little did he know that redemption awaited him. Hidden within the lessons of humility and the echoes of remorse, the tale of Okpaleke, the once proud young man, would unfold further, revealing whether he could overcome the curse that bound him or succumb to the darkness that lurked within his heart. Okpaleke's pride grew bigger like a balloon. People avoided him, and even birds flew away when he came near. One day, he saw his reflection in the stream and realized how lonely he had become. "I need friends," Okpaleke mumbled, feeling a bit sad, but his pride stopped him from saying sorry to anyone. One evening, as he sat alone by the village fire, a kind old man named Oke approached. "Okpaleke, your heart is heavy with pride. Apologize and you might find joy again." Okpaleke scoffed. "I don't need apologies. I am strong." But Oke, with a patient smile, said, "Strength is humility, not pride." Still, Okpaleke ignored the words of the wise. As days passed, his loneliness deepened. The village became quiet, and the once lively street felt like a deserted path. One day, a little girl named Ada approached him. "Why are you so mean?" she said. Looking up with innocent eyes, Okpaleke felt a twinge of guilt but shook it off. "I don't need anyone." Ada, undeterred, said, "Maybe you need to say sorry. It's not hard." Okpaleke grumbled but couldn't forget Ada's words. That night, as he lay alone under the starlight sky, he thought about his actions. A tear rolled down his cheek, but for the first time, he felt the weight of his own pride. Early the next morning, Okpaleke set out to make amends. Okpaleke, still burdened by the weight of his curse, earnestly pondered his actions. He had humbled himself before many he had wronged, seeking forgiveness, yet the curse persisted. Frustrated, he decided it was time to confront the source of his misfortune, the one person he had not sincerely begged for forgiveness, the old woman at the stream. Determined, Okpaleke embarked on a quest to find her. He inquired among the villagers, and finally, a wise elder pointed him towards the outskirts of the village, where the old woman often resided. As a weary journey, Okpaleke discovered the humble abode of the mysterious old woman. As he approached, he could feel the weight of anticipation in the air. He cleared his throat and spoke with a sincerity he had never expressed before. "Good day, wise one. I am Okpaleke, the one who offended you at the stream. I have come to seek your forgiveness and understand why this cause torments me," he confessed, his voice filled with remorse. The old woman, seated on a withered wooden stool, looked at him with eyes that seemed to hold the secrets of the centuries. "Sit, young man. I have been expecting you," she said, gesturing to a mat on the floor. Okpaleke hesitated but complied. Sitting cross-legged before her, the old woman began to speak, her voice a soothing melody that carried the weight of ancient wisdom. "Okpaleke, your journey toward redemption has just begun. The curse that lingers upon you is not just a mere consequence, It is a reflection of the darkness within your heart. You must understand the gravity of your actions and the impact they have on those around you. She continued to unravel the tapestry of life, weaving tales of morality, empathy, and the interconnectedness of all beings. Okpaleke listened intently, absorbing every word coming from the woman. The old woman's voice grew softer as she delved into the intricacies of forgiveness and genuine change. To lift the curse, you must not only seek forgiveness, but also embody the lessons you've learned. True redemption comes from within, from a heart genuinely transformed. Okpaleke nodded, feeling a newfound understanding dawning upon him. The old woman, satisfied with his sincerity, reached into a small pouch and handed him a talisman. Take this as a symbol of your commitment to change. Wear it with humility and let it serve as a constant reminder to the journey you have undertaken, she advised. Gratitude filled Okpaleke's eyes as he accepted the talisman. Thank you, wise one. I am ready to embrace this change and live a life worthy of redemption. As Okpaleke left the presence of the old woman, he felt a profound sense of revelation. The weight that had burdened him for so long began to lift, and he carried with him the wisdom of the old woman as a guide for the rest of his days. And so, Okpaleke returned to the village, not as the prideful young man he once was, but as a transformed soul, ready to mend the broken bonds and live a life of compassion and humility. The village, witnessing his change, welcomed him back with open arms, and the tale of Okpaleke became a legend, a testament to the transformative power of seeking forgiveness and embracing genuine change. The lesson in this story is that when we are humble, apologize for our mistakes, and treat others with kindness, we can break free from the loneliness, mend broken relationships, and find true happiness in the joy of friendship. Thank you for watching.